I guess it's on no exact. I guess I'm here to give you guys a Disney movie review, which is called Pocahontas. So Pocahontas, definitely very good film, very good film. Personally, one of my favorites, but not really my all time, but not really my all time favorite. And I do love the singing in the movie, in the movies. The singing I just basically hear in this movie is just really quite beautiful. It really actually is. I remember they were previewing this movie back in other movies. You know, like when you're showing like new movies, like when it's supposed to come out. I bet you also get a glimpse of the music video. You know, it's like video and stuff like that. You know, even though Disney does do that kind of stuff. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just really just depends and stuff. You know, basically seeing the first song. I can't remember the name of the song. I think it's called "The Change of Winds" or something like that. I think that's what it's called because I don't know who's the female protagonist or who played as Pocahontas, and that's just basically what it just seemed to me. I do know that John Smith, notice John Smith, Mel Gibson, who plays John Smith. I think Mel Gibson did really a wonderful job, and playing as Will Smith because like he made it sound like he's a little British, but he's not. Even though that he's just just a guy that who can talk like John Smith. Because to be honest, I don't know who John Smith really actually is, but all I do know that he's just a legendary character who has been through multiple battles and went multiple places and seeing different cities and stuff like that and stuff so yeah, that's basically what this seems to me. But the but the voice acting all around to me, it's absolutely just good, and I really love it. And so yeah. Um, so what is Pocahontas basically all about? Well, I would say this. Pocahontas is the main female protagonist. Basically, in the movie, it means that the center of this movie. And I know the main male protagonist, which is John Swift, which I've already explained. Mel Gibson plays John Smith. I don't know who's the voice actor for Pocahontas. I wish I knew, but I don't really don't know her name or anything like that. But even the singing of the movie, which is absolutely just beautiful, just like I said before, it was absolutely just beautiful. I really love it. It's really something very special and stuff like that. And I remember my teacher, she used to just like say like do you guys want to watch a movie? And like she told us to watch this movie called not actually, but actually she showed it to us and stuff like that. This was way back, back in, I was in summer class, because I want to take summer classes and stuff like that. And, and I'm grateful for this movie. I'm really grateful. Even if it wasn't for my teacher, she wouldn't have done this and stuff like that. And basically that's what it seemed to me. Even though my teacher back then, she does have Indian blood in her, Indian blood in her. I do think so. I'm not really 100% sure because I have not seen my teacher in ages and stuff like that. So, but basically, but I wish I could see her again. But I just want to say thank you to her that for let me watch this movie. But even though it's such a very good movie, it really actually is. Like I said, so what is this film? It's really it's all about. Like I said before, it's basically center right in the center as Pocahontas. Pocahontas is trying to find her path. She has a difficult time. She has a difficult time trying to find her path. She doesn't know what she really actually does, what she really can do, and stuff like that. And I just want people just to understand, really just to understand. Sometimes in the in the Indian tribe or something like that, they would make their daughters, I guess, or something. I'm not really so sure. Maybe they'll just make their sons or their daughters, basically, just to not. I'm not saying siblings, but just to have a relationship. But that's basically seems to be, basically who gets to go out with the strongest guy in the tribe. And basically that's basically what just basically seems to me. So, I mean, I guess it's some kind of trade that they do or something like that in among Indians because I don't know really a whole lot about Indians really all to myself because I really don't. I don't. I think I've met I think I met a couple of people that who are Indian. I didn't. I think I did. I'm not really 100% sure. And back then I used to didn't like Indians really all that much because I just just I just didn't care or something like that. I don't say I hated her or anything like that, but I just didn't really just didn't care. But even though I grew out of that, even though I talked to somebody about the Indians, just for basically getting a brief history and stuff like that, and it's just basically just having a talk with him and stuff, even though they were very very nice, they were very very kind. They gave me this toad. I can't remember words of that. So it's called like a I can't remember the name of it. I cannot remember the name of it. I think it's called like I can't remember because it was given to me. I didn't buy this. It was given to me. It was like you make a little noise, you go like like the toad croaks and stuff like that. And I was very very thankful. And I was very very thankful that I got that gift. Even though the guys were just basically really happy and I told him I was not a big fan of Indians. I told him I really don't hate them or anything like that. I said it was just I just didn't understand their culture and stuff like that, basically what they do and stuff like that. Even though with this movies, you basically get a really good understanding that they do a lot more than than some other people also as well too. To be honest with you, I know some people do not like the fact being called savages because the reason why I'm saying it is because that means in terms that you're being a racist. That's just basically what it seems. Basically, what it seems to me is because I mean, if you were to say that around people who came from a different country, then most likely you probably will get yourself hurt, or maybe you'll probably get yourself killed. So I mean, that's just basically what I think. Because you just have to be careful about not to say those kind of things and stuff like that. Because even though they used those back in the past and stuff like that, and that's just pretty much what I do think. What I love about this movie is just that Pocahontas, like I said first, she was trying to find her path. She doesn't know where to go. She doesn't know who the who that that can somebody can help her or anything like that. Even though I'm just saying that's just basically what it's just seemed to me. It's just that Pocahontas is just like when she's having a talk with her grandma, which is called the grandma tree. She has been around like 200 years ago or something like that or something. I really don't know. It's basically like a talking tree or something like that. And that's I mean I don't know. That's from what I've heard. So that I've heard rumors. I have heard rumors that there is a another movie based on Pocahontas, which is actually Pocahontas 2. I have not seen it, but I really got to. If I really do get a chance, I probably will watch it. But to be honest, I'm not really big. I'm not really big. I'm really not fond uh, of the second movies from Disney. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. That's just basically how it seemed to be. But I'm not saying they're really bad. I'm not saying that, but that's just basically my point of view. That's just basically my opinion and stuff and and stuff. Even though when she met off with Will Smith, she doesn't not know Will Smith. I mean John Smith. That's what I mean to say. John Smith. When she met John Smith, she doesn't know how to react act him. So she doesn't know how. She doesn't know she doesn't know she doesn't know his heritage or about where he came from or anything like that. Means that she doesn't even know what's a helmet or armor or something like that. She just doesn't know. That's just basically what it just seems to me. You got this governor guy, came out from London who's so obsessive looking for gold. That's all he cares about and stuff. And it's just I mean, to be honest with you, yes, he is the main villain in the movie. He doesn't look like he's really quite a villain. I would say so. I would say so because I mean, I could just tell that he can be a good guy sometimes. But even though he's really not. But even though he shot John Smith when John Smith was trying to save the chieftain of Pocahontas' father, and basically John Smith got hurt, and some of the governor's men went against him, and basically he committed a crime, was trying to kill John Smith, and something like this. I mean, you just usually don't see like their own people would just turn on each other or something like that. Usually they don't see that. Usually usually that's just basically just seems to me it's just very sad. I really like what the chieftain told to John Smith, something that you are most welcome to our people, most welcome to our people. And and the one thing I really loved the most about what the chieftain basically said, that when Pocahontas was just sitting there, just basically covering John Smith, and you could just tell, like, and the father of the chieftain, Pocahontas said, like, Pocahontas, move, I have to do this. And like she said, like, no, I don't want you killing him, I don't want you killing him, I don't care what you do, you can kill me, and you can kill me, and she was not gonna move or budge or anything like that. Even though when she told her father she's willing to sacrifice her life for someone who she cares about, and who she loves, is John Smith. And so now the second movie, I've heard rumors that I've heard rumors that the second film was being kind of forced because she went to go to a different country. She does not even know what it's like to be living in a different country, because she doesn't know the trades or anything like that basically going on in the world. Even though people don't even like her because she's different and stuff like that. And that's one thing I definitely do want to talk about, because I really like this movie. Is of a fact is that I mean, I like what's his name, from the what's it called, Cool Runnings, from the Cool Runnings. I remember the bald headed guy said, like, it says, I think it was I think it's what's his name, Junior. Basically Junior's basically saying, like, why these guys are so obsessed with us, why they hate us. Why they hate us? Because even though the bald headed guy said it pretty much simple, which I'm glad he did say this and stuff like that, and it really puts a smile on my face, and I'm glad he said that. But he said that people are afraid of what's different. They're always afraid of what's different, because that just tells them, and say, like, and that just tells them, yeah, we are different, but we are not, but we are different. But it doesn't mean because that we are different, it doesn't mean that we are racist or anything like that, or anything like that. I like the fact how he mentions that, but that really is a very powerful statement right there, and that really hits me in the feels by watching that movie of Cool Runnings and stuff like that, which I've already given a review for Cool Runnings, even though one of my all-time favorite films. But even though with this Pocahontas film, I really love it. It's very, very good. It's a very, very good movie. It's not one of my top favorites, but I definitely do believe I really love this movie. And the singing in this movie is absolutely just beautiful and gorgeous. I don't know if this is really accurate, or basically if this is true or not. I'm pretty sure that the Pocahontas film probably made a lot more money than Titanic. That's what I think. I'm not 100% sure, and that's just basically what I think. So I figure I just want to say that. But even though Pocahontas movie, it's a good movie. It's a great movie. If you guys never seen the movie, I think you guys should go and watch it. But if you guys want to watch the second movie, which I probably will, probably not tonight, maybe tomorrow, if I ever do get the time or something like that. If I ever do. But even though I love this film, is very good. Personally, one of my favorite films. Not my all-time favorite, but personally one of my favorites. I will have to give this film a 10 out of 10. Very good movie. I loved it. I would love to see that second movie if I ever do get a chance to. But if I don't, then I'll try maybe some other time. So yeah. But anyway, so tell me what you guys think about the film. Like I said, for 10 out of 10, good movie. Very, very good movie. I really enjoy it. And so yeah, I'm very curious about what you guys have to say, down in the comments and stuff. So yeah. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell also too, so let me know you guys watch my videos. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, Jesus love you. I love you guys. Leave you safe. Hey, brothers. Excuse me. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.